I wrote a 700-page book about courage. And one of the reasons I wrote the book about courage is I found that if you're willing to choose courage and you really understand courage, you can solve any problem you want to solve, or you can have anything you want to have in your life. And there's many different types of courage, and one of the most important types of courage is the courage to make requests. Can you imagine how your life would be different if you made requests when you wanted to make requests? Sure, there's better ways to make requests and worse ways to make requests, and that's important. But just the courage to make requests regardless is amazingly powerful. And there's requests, like requests to talk together, requests to get a job, requests to cut down on the noise, requests to borrow money, requests to work for somebody to work for you. There's thousands of different types of requests. And I want to share one type of request that's made a big difference in my life. This is a type of request that I actually invented in 1995. I was visiting Japan and Sapporo, Japan for the first time in my life, and I didn't want to be just a tourist. I really wanted to talk with the Japanese people, but I kept asking myself, how can I do that? And finally I came up with an idea, but it made me very, very nervous. And I made up a sign. The sign looked something like this. It said, please come talk with me. I'm from America, I'm visiting here in Japan. Now this is a little bit different one that I'm using currently now. But when I thought of holding this sign up in front of a subway station, I was so nervous. Oh, they'll think it's just a crazy American, or maybe the police will even come and take me away. But regardless, I chose courage. I made up the sign. I stood in front of the subway station entrance, and in 1 hour, I had 4 very good conversations with some Japanese. And since that time, I've held up a sign like this in every country in Asia that I've visited, which is about all of them right now, and in about 50 cities in China. And I've made amazing friends and had great conversations this way. And even one thing that happened is when I first came to Kunming in October of 2009, I held up the sign at Green Lake Park, and this young lady stopped and talked with me, and later she became my assistant, and we became good friends, and she was my assistant for 5 years. And so that would have never happened if I hadn't held up the sign to make a request that she come talk with me, and if she didn't choose the courage to come talk with me. So courage to make requests. Keep asking yourself, what requests could I make today? See what happens. Thank you.